Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're headed to Bali, Indonesia for a Bali travel guide. Let's go. We started our trip in Bali, Indonesia, exploring the beaches around Kuta and Legian village. The first thing you'll notice is how clear the water is. It's really beautiful compared to the other places that we've been to in Indonesia. Some of the most popular beach clubs in Bali are located in Seminyak and they attract both tourists and locals. This place was amazing. It had a huge pool and it overlooked the ocean. In Kangu, we checked out Eco Beach, which has become quite popular with tourists in recent years. The temple is located on a rock formation in the ocean and it is a popular spot for tourists and locals alike to watch the sunset. In Bedagal, we explored the Uluwatu temple, which is a Hindu temple that's dedicated to the goddess of the lake. We hiked up the volcano and we watched the sunrise over the clouds, which was truly breathtaking. The trek to the top is pretty challenging, but once we got to the top, we felt like we were on top of the world. If you want to see what it's like hiking up an active volcano in Bali, Indonesia, be sure to check out our travel vlog on our channel. You have to hike down a steep set of stairs to get to the bottom, but once you're there, you can swim in the pool at the base of the waterfall. Another waterfall we checked out was Kanto Lampa Waterfall, which is a hidden gem that's tucked away in a small village. Uluwatu is known for its dramatic cliffs, beautiful beaches and world-class surfing. While we were in Uluwatu, we visited the Uluwatu temple, which is a 12th century temple that's dedicated to the god of the sea. The temple is located on a cliff edge overlooking the Indian Ocean and it is a popular spot for tourists and locals who watch the sunset. Uluwatu is also known for its vibrant nightlife and we checked out a few bars and restaurants in the area. One of the bars we visited was Old Man's Bar, which is a popular spot for surfers and travelers. Another bar we checked out was La Brisa, which is a beachside bar that has a laid-back vibe. This waterfall is smaller than Teganungan, but it's just as beautiful. We stayed in a small village called Ubud, which is located at the base of the volcano. Be sure to subscribe and follow our adventures around the world. Thanks for watching. We spent a day exploring the area and checking out some of the local cafes and restaurants. Then we hired a driver to take us up the volcano. It took us about 3 hours to reach the top. Once we got to the top, we watched the sunrise over the clouds and it was truly breathtaking. The trek to the top is pretty challenging, but once you get to the top, you feel like you're on top of the world. It is located in a small gorge and the water flows over a cliff into a small pool below. The last waterfall we visited was Seminyak Waterfall, which is a stunning waterfall that cascades down a cliff face into a pool below. It's located in a remote area, so you have to hike through a jungle to get to it. But once you get there, the views are absolutely worth it. Out of all of the waterfalls, my favorite was Seminyak. It was so tall and wide and it felt so secluded because you had to hike so far to get there. The temple is located on an island in Lake Braden, which is surrounded by mountains and lush vegetation. Sanar Beach is known for its white sand beaches and calm waters. It's a popular spot for swimming, sunbathing and picnicking. Nusa Dua is known for its luxury resorts, golf courses and pristine beaches. One of the beaches we checked out was Giger Beach, which is a quiet and secluded beach that is perfect for relaxing and enjoying the beautiful scenery of Bali. Another beach we visited was Sawarna Beach, which is a picturesque beach that's surrounded by rocky cliffs and lush vegetation. This beach was a little more developed than Giger Beach, but it was still pretty quiet when we visited. While we were in Sanar, we checked out the local market, which is a colorful and bustling place to buy fresh produce, spices and handicrafts. We also took a traditional Balinese boat called a juking out to see dolphins in the wild. It was an amazing experience and we got to see dozens of dolphins swimming and playing in the water. This was probably my favorite temple that we visited in Bali, and I loved walking through the different paths and seeing the temple from various angles. I also loved how calm the lake was. It almost looked fake because it was so perfect. It's still pretty chill and authentic compared to the other ones, but it seems like more and more people are finding out about it. In Eco Beach, we visited two cafes. The first one was Crate Cafe, which is known for its healthy food and bohemian decor. Ubud is known for its lush rice paddies, traditional dance performances and local crafts. The terraces are a UNESCO World Heritage Site and they are a popular spot for tourists to admire the beautiful scenery of Bali. While we were in Ubud, we visited the monkey forest, which is a nature reserve that's home to over 600 monkeys. It's a really fun place to visit, and the monkeys are very friendly. Just make sure you don't bring any food or snacks with you because they will try to grab them. We actually saw a guy get attacked by a monkey when he pulled his bag close after a monkey tried stealing his snack. So we learned our lesson the hard way by just not bringing anything that would provoke the monkeys. They have an upstairs area where you can overlook the beach and the ocean. It's a really beautiful view. The second cafe we stopped that was Peloton Super Shop, which is a really popular spot with digital nomads and yoga enthusiasts. This place had really good coffee and healthy food options. Both of these cafes are along the main strip of Echo Beach, so they were pretty easy to find. You could see the ocean from pretty much every part of this club. They also had incredible food. Next, we stopped at La Favela. This was probably my favorite place out of all of them because it was super chill. It had a nice pool, but it was kind of hidden away so it wasn't super crowded, and it was really peaceful. The last beach club we stopped at was Genja. This place was absolutely beautiful. I love how they decorated it. It had multiple pools and the food was amazing. All of these beach clubs were really close together and you could easily walk between them, or you could take a taxi or a scooter. But if you're staying in Seminyak, you could easily walk to all of them. A few of the beach clubs that we visited included Potato Head, which had a really cool atmosphere and great drinks. It's also famous for their sunset. The view was definitely beautiful here, and even though there were vendors and people trying to get us to buy things from them or go on tour with them, it wasn't nearly as bad as it was in other places like Thailand. So we thought that was really nice, and a lot of them were locals who were just trying to make an honest living, not like the scammers that we'd experienced in Thailand. So we definitely appreciated that. Next, we headed up to Seminyak, which is known for its trendy restaurants, shops and beach clubs. The next one we went to was Almia Day Club. Next we headed to Kangu, which is another area in Bali that is known for its beaches and trendy cafes. While we were in the Kangu area, we also checked out Tanala Temple, which is a Balinese temple that's dedicated to the god of the sea. Next, we headed to Betagal, which is a town in the mountains of central Bali. While we were in the Bukit area, we also visited the nearby volcano, which is an active volcano that towers over the Bukit area. Next we headed to Ubud, which is a town in the mountains of central Bali. In Ubud, we also checked out the Tagalalong rice terraces, which are a series of cascading rice paddies that are located near Ubud. While we were in Ubud, we also checked out some waterfalls, including Taganungan Waterfall, which is a beautiful waterfall that's located in a gorge. Next, we headed to Sanur Beach, which is a coastal town in eastern Bali. After spending some time in Sanur, we headed to Nusa Dua, which is a resort town in southern Bali. Next we headed to Uluwatu, which is a coastal town in southern Bali. Next, we headed back up north to explore the main volcano of Ubud. So that was our Bali, Indonesia travel guide. We hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful.